Hi Virgo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with another reading, and this reading is behind the scenes on your person. All right, so this is their reading, Virgo. Yeah, it is not yours, although I'm sure you will be in their reading, right? So let's get started, and I hope you guys are all doing well. And just read an article about a time traveler who says that LA is going to be basically a city of water. And there was another time traveler, or somebody, maybe not a time traveler, like a kind of a psychic, or just somebody who predicted that the same thing, that LA, Los Angeles, California will be kind of like underwater, and that the houses will have to be like built over the water. And I've heard another psychic medium here, a lady who does cards as well, on YouTube say the same thing. I'm actually one of her followers. Her name is Desiree Tavares, and she has said the same thing. She said that an earthquake will split it apart. And she also, and the time traveler was talking too about global warming affecting, causing the waters to rise, right? So we all need to be a little careful here. I know a lot of people are not concerned, right? But we really do here, especially when we can reduce our carbon footprint, right? And please don't throw plastic in the ocean. It is, trapping all the, or garbage like plastic, because it ends up in the ocean, right? And it is trapping all the little penguins. It's really sad, and the seals. Yeah, we're supposed to be like the bigger, the bigger part of, God's most, God's most biggest creation, or best creation, something like that. And so we have all the power, right? Yeah, and especially we are limited though because of the corporations that kind of continue to ruin the environment because of profits. All right, so let's get started. Thanks for listening and hearing me out on that, guys. And he also said that Martin Luther King's granddaughter is going to be president, which I thought was cool. He goes, there will be some hope for the future. Yeah, so anyways, guys, the older you get, the more you care about the environment, interestingly enough, I feel like. Let's get started, you guys, and thanks for hearing me out on that. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, is showing up at the bottom of the deck here. And, and this is your person's reading, right? They're carrying a burden over you. It could be over a third party, right? I feel like when we see the Ten of Wands next to the Three of Pentacles, I feel like that's exactly what it is. Somebody is open to love here. I feel like you could be open to love with the Queen of Wands. And this has been going on for eons, right? So let's see about your person, what's happening with them, all right? Let's put these cards back in the deck here, because I want to use this deck. And it is easy to remember that because of, I feel like this is a continuation and not a new energy. Okay, let's get started. And Virgo, from the Lenormand, is the staircase. You're making a choice here. Yeah, you are, or they are, okay? But I feel like it is you. The clovers, the compass, the flowers, and the moon, and the birch broom. Somebody's making a choice between two lovers. This is like ultra super clear. And there could be some type of a surprise here. This can talk about good luck. It can. The clovers, right? It depending on what cards is surrounding it. The compass is here. It's a possibility here that somebody's going to make a choice right away, like kind of a surprise choice, maybe. Or maybe your person is going to surprise you in some way, Virgo. And let's see. Let's see who your person is in the reading. Okay, this is definitely about love. We see the flowers here. This is how we know this choice is about love. And romance is here with the moon. Okay, this is typically not a water sign in the Lenormand. It could be, depends on your perspective, right? It could be maybe, but definitely romance and passion showing up next to the flowers, right? And the birch broom is here. So for somebody, this love and romance is a big burden, right? This is like the Ten of Wands. This is chaos and conflict. It is, right? And let's get into the reading right now. Virgo, this is your person's reading. Okay, Virgo, it's not a reprimand. And let's see what we got for Virgo's person. They're in the Eight of Swords energy. Yeah, you're okay, your person here. And Four of Wands. So this is going to be their Celtic Cross reading, right? And when we go over to Vimeo, we're going to find out lots more about them, right? Yeah, we're going to get all into their business. Queen of Swords here, King of Pentacles showing up, guys, and for them, this is you, right? Of course. And Temperance is showing up for them. And we're going to put this back in the deck. It's kind of a little preview, sneak preview. And because we're going to go over there and find out just far more about them. And we're also going to find out the outcome to this reading. But there's a lot of info here. There it is. Eight of Swords for your person, Virgo. I feel like your person is kind of having a really hard time here. Yeah. Why is that Eight of Swords there? Okay, the Devil. And let's get another card. Why is the Devil there? For Virgo's person, Six of Cups. To me, this reading is a continuation. And Virgo, you could be going back to somebody from your past. It's a possibility they are, because they're general readings, and this is, kind of my plight here, right? Yeah. And these energies could be yours or your person's, and this is what I am reiterating, right? The Four of Wands is crossing your person, Virgo. Four of Cups, yeah, this is all about foundations and a union. That's what fours are about, right? And the Five of Cups. Your person is really sad here, Virgo, and they feel rejected. Yeah, they do. They feel rejected, unhappy, disappointed, and they don't know how to deal with the situation, and they are in fear with the Eight of Swords and the Devil. And they are also grieving, big time grieving. Yes, they are. And the root for them is the Seven of Wands. They are trying to resist something, or they're super overwhelmed. Well, we know they're overwhelmed. Why is that Seven of Wands there? Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Wow. Your person, I feel like, is super overwhelmed that you're putting in the work with somebody else, or that you are choosing to, right? That you are making a choice to do that. The staircase is here. I don't think this is your person's choice with the staircase. The staircase is between two lovers or two lives. If this was a career reading, it would be between two jobs, right? Do I want my dream job over here, or do I want the job that's going to pay me $1 million and I'm going to kill myself at the end of the week, right? Let's see what we got here. And I feel like they are totally like in reflection here about it. Yeah, they're in reflection and they're overwhelmed about you putting in the work with somebody. And the Tower is in the recent past for them. I feel like they're still in the Tower. Why is that Tower there? And in this reading, I feel like it is a powerful realization for them. Eight of Wands. Yeah, in the past, they were in the Tower and they realized there was big change coming for them. Page of Wands, and that they had to walk a new path because there's an ending here. The Five of Cups is an ending, Virgo, and Virgo's person, whoever you are. I feel like you are, in some cases, for some of you guys, you are a water sign or a Sagittarian. Yeah. And for some of you, Virgo's person, you could be any sign, right? And yeah, you could. You could be totally be any sign here. But the story could be like exactly the same. I feel like this is the story of somebody from the past kind of came back, went back to Virgo, or Virgo, went back to this person. And Virgo's person right now, the one who is in the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords energy, yeah, was like the real, the partner, the wife or the woman or the man, right? The partner, the current partner. And Virgo, Virgo, you could have maybe gotten a phone call or a text, or saw like your ex-girlfriend somewhere, and you could have realized you still had feelings for that person. Yeah, and I feel like that's exactly what it is. They could have called you up out of nowhere and said, hey, out of nowhere, hey, what's going on? How are you? And it's possible, if Virgo's person is listening, Virgo, I feel like did not reveal that they were in a union. Yeah, and that now Yeah, and this is the plight that, you know, Virgo's person is dealing with. The Ace of Swords is crowning their thoughts. I feel like they want to cut your head off with this sword here, Virgo. It's pretty big here too. It is, okay. Nine of Swords, see? Crowning their thoughts. They're really in a bad way here. The Devil, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups. It doesn't, the Tower, I mean, it's really bad. Five of Cups for them. And now they are crying in bed here about a truth, Page of Swords, and they are all up in their head about it. This is what this is. And in their near future is the Queen of Swords. They're still discerning here. They could be really mad. They could be, for some of you guys, they could be taking you to court, and you're going to pay X amount of dollars here. I'm taking the house from you, something like that. If you guys have assets, why is that Queen of Swords there, please? For some of you guys, there could be somebody who has assets together. The Fool card. Oh, sorry. The Sun card's in the reverse here. Yeah. I feel like in the near future, they could be trying to gain clarity here. They're having a really hard time here if you are actually taking a leap of faith on this other person. Wow. And they could be super unhappy. The Sun card in the reverse, right? And interestingly enough, they always called it the best card in the deck. But seriously, if it's in the reverse, and in this type of a reading, it is not a good card, right? I guess that's tarot, maybe the beginning tarot or something like that. Yeah, why is that Sun card there? Why is that in the reverse, please? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like they're trying to figure out here in the near future if they could come back to you. I don't think that's it, though. I think they're trying to figure out if you are going to take a leap of faith and let somebody in from out of the cold that you left behind in the past. Let's get a card on that Five of Pentacles. Why is that Five of Pentacles there? In the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Here they are in their assessment again, right? And they're discerning and their analytical mode. They could be, in the near future, they could simply be analyzing the situation where they had, like, kind of given you a hard time about it. About you taking a leap of faith with somebody else. And they could be trying to figure out if they could come back in. They could. If they could get back in with you, Virgo. I feel like that's what this is, for some. So they're trying to figure out if you are taking a leap of faith on this person, actually going to do it, right? And here you are. I feel like Virgo, I'm reading for Virgo and Virgo's person. And for Virgo's person, at least you are getting some info here, right? I mean, this kind of reading is interesting because, you know, I'm reading for Virgo, right, about their person, but I'm impartial. I'm impartial, you guys, okay? I'm not on Virgo's side, just so you know, right? Because I know if I was listening to this reading and it resonated, it's like a little hard to deal with, right? But this person that you are dealing with, Virgo, this is your main person that you're walking away from. This person is, I feel like, trying to figure out if you're actually going to take a leap of faith on this other person. It's a possibility, and whether or not they could get back in with you. They could, like, come back in. Come in from out of the cold with you. It's a possibility. But I also feel like for some, they are just kind of thinking whether or not you're actually going to take a leap of faith on this other person. And let this other person in from out of the cold. Or if you can get in from out of the cold with this other person. Because this person is in the past. This third party that, and yeah, we don't even see a lot of threes here. No, we don't. Bottom of the deck was, right? We saw the Three of Pentacles. Yes, we did. And but I feel like this is somebody from your past you're moving toward. And this person could be wanting to know if you're actually going to do it here. Because over here, the staircase is here. So maybe this is not an ending yet, right? I feel like this is happening right now, and this is interesting. It could be happening right now, last week, next week. I feel like it is a theme that is kind of ongoing, and for some of you, it could be any time. Why is that King of Pentacles? They're seeing themselves as a King of Pentacles. Five of Wands. They're struggling to have you here. They could be Ten of Pentacles. Wow, they could feel like they are in a third party with you. And that this Ten of Pentacles, they have some, maybe, you know, you guys have had some solid union in the past. Maybe a family, maybe assets together. And let's see, why is that Ten of Pentacles there? Emperor, Page of Pentacles. I feel like they're seeing themselves in a third party and struggling with you, and that you are trying, and the struggle for them is that you are trying to arrange this new beginning, Page of Pentacles, with somebody else. Like a new start. And it could be too that you could be moving towards somebody, Virgo's person. Virgo could be moving towards somebody that they want something solid with. It's a possibility here with this Ten of Pentacles. In the middle here. It is. It's kind of in the middle, guys. And what I mean by that is your person is seeing themselves as struggling here in a third party with you, or you in a third party, right? And this third party could be, this Ten of Pentacles could be the union they're in with you, like a solid with money, right? Or at least financial security. It doesn't have to be big money, right? And the Emperor is on the other side with the Page of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles over here could be like your union with them, and you could be moving towards something solid for somebody, with somebody else. And the King of Swords is in the environment. Why is that King of Swords in their environment? Excuse me. Seven of Swords, Magician. What's in their environment is that one of you guys is being sneaky here, you Virgo, or the other, or your person here, trying to make a decision here. It could be a decision about deception, and it could be like a sneaky plan, right? King of Swords is not always like honest, okay? I know he stands for that, but sometimes he makes a decision that that he has to make, right? Magician, why is that Magician card there, please? This could be analyzing as well. It doesn't always have to be a decision, although it is usually for that, right? The Lovers and Two of Swords. They're stuck here about a decision you're making, like a choice between two people. The Staircase, all right? I feel like the staircase should be kind of creepier looking. Or more like a castle, but it is like a palace, though. It is. And in their hopes and fears is the Nine of Cups, because that staircase is usually like between two people, and so somebody is kind of getting like, somebody's taking it, is like getting the boot, right? Why is that Nine of Cups there? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is the person that you have been dealing with, Virgo, for a while. A Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And the Queen of Cups could be listening right now, right? And shout out to the Queen of Cups out there, okay? But let's see what we got here. I got like a sore throat now. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. And in their hopes and fears, yeah, your person's not doing well. This Queen of Cups could be in the reverse. They could be just maybe your water sign who is, you know, having a really hard time up here. And I gotta, you know, I understand their plight. I do. Okay, Virgo. I do understand their plight, right? And they could be in the reverse also, because the Queen of Cups in the reverse could be somebody who is super jealous or not dealing with their emotions well. They could be depressed, in short, okay? I just feel like they're hoping it's not going to work out for you and this person. Yeah, and they are also fearing it will work out. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles, yeah. Gonna go over to Vimeo, Virgo, and Virgo's person. And we're gonna have the outcome to this reading, and we're also going to talk about how they really feel about you, Virgo, your person, what they want, what is blocking them, okay? Yeah. Could be blocking you, a possibility, what they could be hiding here, and their fears, all right? Yeah, on YouTube, on Vimeo. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see the extended and get kind of, you know, a really clear picture about your person, all those extendeds are super affordable, you guys. And if you got a message here, thanks so much. Please give a thumbs up, rather. And your own reading is always the best way, all right? Thank you very much, you guys.